The Bar Crusher 490C, we love Bar Crushers. Bar Crusher actually did win Australia's Greatest Boats. They've been a great contender. Have a look at this little boat. This isn't just the mum and dad fishing boat, this is the everyman fishing boat. You still want a little boat like this for getting in and out of nice and easily, trailering nice and easily, but still giving you the facility. You'd be amazed how big a fish and how big a water you can get out to in the little Bar Crusher 490C. I love cuddy cabs. Cuddy cabs are just a great little layout. It gives you plenty of deck space, but it gives you plenty of enclosure and plenty of protection as well. But look at this dashboard, look at this layout. It may look simple, but it's not. It's actually really quite innovative. The little seating units are great, the seats swivel, there's tackle box storage underneath, they're nice and strong. There's footrests, there's an underfloor fuel tank filler in the middle, there's storage and little seating areas inside the cuddy, and that windscreen actually folds all the way back and over, so it'll actually store in a very limited garage. You'll be amazed just what this little 60 horsepower Suzuki will do. They're a beautiful, beautiful little motor. For 60 horsepower, you'll be just amazed at how much grunt, how much performance, how quiet, and not to mention the fuel economy. They're beautiful little motors. Suzuki have been the name on everybody's lips in outboard motors now for many, many years. The bow section of the boat's actually probably one of the most important, and a lot of people get their anchoring set up wrong. The beauty of the little 490C is even if you choose not to go to the expense of the stress-free winch that we've got fitted in this one, you can still get out here really easily, get on and off the boat really easily, particularly when you're on a mooring or a riverbank. That's quite important. But the way they've done their bow and bow roller setup means that you're going to have trouble-free anchoring for the rest of your life.
After the Melbourne Boat Show, I'd say it's a boat for everyone. We've sold it from everywhere from an 80-year-old gentleman to a 21-year-old young single guy, so that's a pretty wide range.
The Bar Crusher 490C is a really interesting little boat. I mean, 4.9 is not a tiny boat, but when you look at this boat, you think small because you're so used to seeing bigger Bar Crushers. And I guess there's a tendency to perhaps regard it as a bit of a toy, but when you get in it and get out there on the water, it's not a toy at all. It's a very competent and capable little boat. Handles quite well. I mean, it has its limitations with a relatively deep V. It's quite trim sensitive and quite weight sensitive, but once you get your head around that, I think it's a great little 2-person or at a push 3-person fishing boat.
So my favourite option on the 490 was a removable live bait tank. It's quite a small boat, so there's not a lot of space to build a live bait tank into the back of the boat, so they very cleverly have built one that drops in where the ski pole can go as well. Great stuff.
I think the wow factor in that boat is how it drives. That's the really standout feature of it. It's a small boat and you sort of can't fit everything in there. When you give it the berries and push it into those waves, you go, wow, this is pretty well made, nice little boat.
Bar Crusher comes with a 60 horsepower 4-stroke Suzuki on the back, and I think it's pretty well matched to that hull. It's also a very economical engine, so you won't be stopping at the gas station a lot when you're putting that boat in the water.
As far as price is concerned, I think it's not badly priced at all, considering that you're getting a Bar Crusher which is renowned for good resale value, and then the quality of workmanship involved in the boat as well. It's a really strong, well-built boat overall.
And so the fun begins. The judges have all judged it. It's time for us to have a fish, because that's exactly what the Bar Crusher 490C is all about. It's a great little fisher, it's a great little platform, it's Australian made, it's got low horsepower requirements, great economy, and it doesn't cost you the world to put it on the water. What could be better? Hey Phil, let's go fishing in Bar Crusher.